Hello everyone, Brian Richards here and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to teach you another really cool trick, totally self-working, totally done with math. One of those math tricks, I have no idea how it's done. Feel free to comment below, but you are going to need an entire deck of cards, all 52 cards. You got to play with a full deck. But if you have any jokers, you're going to want to remove those jokers because you don't need the jokers for this trick. Now, before we get into today's trick, we've been doing this little segment called Ask Brian, and I basically invited all of you, my wonderful subscribers, to submit questions, and I said I would answer them. So we did get another question from one of my subscribers. This comes from IP Freely. Mr. Executive Producer, I'm beginning to question the validity of some of my questioners. Anyway, IP Freely asks, Brian, how long have you been performing magic? Well, that's a really great question. I actually started performing magic when I was 6 years old. That's right, I saw a magician at a birthday party and I asked for a magic set for Christmas and I got it, and then I annoyed the heck out of my family with all the tricks in that set. And then around the age of 14, I actually got a job working as a demonstrator in a magic shop. Yep, that's me. That strapping young man is me. You know, the good news is that I was able, with a little bit of magic and age, to make many of those pimples disappear. Not all of them, but most of them. Well, anyway, I started performing magic full-time when I was in college, and then it's been over 30 years, actually, that I've been performing magic. Well, enough about me. You didn't come here to learn about me. You came here to learn a really cool magic trick. So let's get into today's tutorial. For this trick, you're going to need a deck of cards. The deck cards can be totally shuffled. It doesn't really matter. You can have a volunteer shuffle it. It doesn't really matter. And then here's what you're going to do. You're going to deal 9 cards onto the table. And then you're just going to invite a volunteer to pick one of these 9 cards. Let's say they pick this one, which is the 4 of diamonds. Now you're going to put it back on top of the pile that you just put on the table, and you're going to take the remaining stack and you're going to put it on top. And then I'm just going to kind of cut the deck a little bit, losing the card somewhere in the deck. I don't know where. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to make 4 piles counting backwards from 10 to 1. Now, if jacks, queens, and kings are worth 10 and aces are worth 1. If we get a match, we're going to move on to the next pile. You'll understand as we go along. Check this out. 10, oops, see, 10 showed up when I said 10. So I'm going to move now to the next pile. 10, oop, a queen is worth 10. So again, I'm going to stop right there. Then we're going to go over to here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if I get all the way to 1 and I don't have a match, I'm going to take the next card. I'm going to put it face down on top of there, capping off that pile. And then we're going to do this one more time. 10. Oh, a 10 showed up again, as I said 10. Now, once you've done this 4 times, you're going to take the value of the visible card. So we have a 10 plus 10 plus 10 is 30. We're going to count down to the 30th card. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Are you ready, my friends? Check it out. There it is, the 4 of diamonds. How crazy is that? And it works, my friends. It works every time. Okay, so I'm going to show you how this trick is done, and I'll show you a little something that I just added to it just to make it so that it's not just a math trick. If you know me, you know I love to add some kind of other deceptive moves sometimes to a math trick to make it even more amazing, especially to our math wizards out there. So again, we'll go to the overhead camera, and again, it's just a regular deck. The deck can be totally shuffled, and what you're going to do is after it's been shuffled, you're just going to deal 9 cards onto the table, and then you're going to allow them to pick one of those cards, and remember it, in this case, it's the 8 of diamonds. Whichever card they picked, you're going to have them put it on top of that stack that you just put on the table, and then the remaining stack, the rest of the deck, is going to go on top. So their card will actually be 9 cards from the bottom of the deck. Now, one little move I add to this is I just do a little false cut. You can also do a false shuffle, but it's basically a false cut. I take the top third of the deck and I put it to my left. Then the next middle section I put in the middle, and then the bottom third I put to my right, and then I pick them up in that order. The top section goes on top of the middle, and then it goes on top of the bottom. It's very deceptive. It actually really does fool audiences. They think you're cutting the deck, but in fact, you're not actually changing the order of the cards at all. Okay? It just adds a little something that makes this an extra fuller. Now, once you've done this, you're going to count backwards from 10 to 1. Again, jacks, queens, and kings are worth 10. Aces are worth 1. And if you get a match, you're going to stop there and move to the next one. And you're going to do this 4 times. So we go 10. We got a perfect match when I said 10. So then we go to the next one. 10, 9, 8. Oh, and we got an 8. So we're going to stop right there. And then we're going to go to the next one. 10. That's also a 10. And then one more time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, there's a 3, so we're going to stop right there. Now, this can happen. You might not have them capped off at all. All you're going to do is add the value of whichever ones are visible. So 10 plus 10 is 20, plus 8 is 28, plus 3 is 31. That means their card is going to be 31 cards down from the top of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and check it out, my friends, 31. There it is. They're 8 of diamonds in this case. 31 cards down from the top of the deck. Now, what can happen is different scenarios might happen. You may have 3 of them capped off and only 1, which means their card will be whatever that card is, the value. You count down to that value. In this case, it would be 3, and turn over the third card, and that will be their card. You may have only 2. You may actually, like we had, you may have all 4, in which case you just add them all up, count down. And the worst case scenario, unfortunately, can happen. It happened to me once, and that is where all 4 of them are capped off. And if that happens, then all you're going to do is turn over this one card. This will actually be their chosen card. So that kind of gives you an idea of the different possibilities. But honestly, the best case scenario is some of them will be capped off, some of them won't be, and you're going to add whatever the ones that are visible. So again, let me just show you one more time. We choose 9 cards. We have one of them selected. In this case, it is now the 6 of hearts. You put it on top of those cards. Take the remaining stack, put it on top. And you can do your little false cut. If you want to add another false shuffle, you can do that too, just as long as you don't change the bottom stack of the deck. Then you're going to count backwards from 10 to 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you don't get a match, you take whatever this next card is, you put it face down on top, capping it off. Then you go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, an ace is worth 1. It landed on 1, so we leave it there, and then we go down to the next pile. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, we didn't get a match, so we take the next card. We put it face down on top of there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, no match. We take the next card. We put it face down on top of there. Now, what that means is we take the value of whatever cards are visible. In this case, there's only 1. It's an ace, which is 1, which means their card is going to be the topmost card. There it is, the 6 of hearts. My friends, it works every time, and it really is amazing. So have some fun with this. And if you like this trick, don't forget to hit like and do hit subscribe if you're not subscribed to my channel just yet. Over there, you may see a video or 2 you may want to click on to continue to learn some amazing magic tricks. But between now and then, go and be amazing. And for you young people, I have good news for you. Most of those pimples will disappear. I promise you, they will.